Dean Ambrose returns to WWE, the lunatic fringe is back and WWE will never be the same. Ladies and gentlemen, WWE Universe, hold on to your seats because the wrestling world has just been shaken to its very core. After years of speculation, countless rumors, and endless fan hopes, the unthinkable has happened. Dean Ambrose is officially back in WWE. That's right. The lunatic fringe, the man who brought chaos, unpredictability, and sheer intensity to the squared circle, has signed a brand new 3-year contract, locking in his future with the company and instantly sending shockwaves that reverberate across the entire wrestling industry. This is more than just a return. This is a rebirth. The Dean Ambrose that WWE fans fell in love with, the wild, unfiltered brawler who never played by anyone's rules, is back. And if you thought the WWE landscape was set in stone, think again. Everything is about to change. Tonight, on Wrestling News CC, we break down what this means for WWE's future, the impact on storytelling, and why this return is perfectly timed with WWE's evolution into a new era. The legacy of Dean Ambrose, more than just a superstar. To understand why this news is monumental, you have to go back. Dean Ambrose was never just a wrestler, he was a phenomenon. When he burst onto the scene in 2012 alongside Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns as The Shield, WWE fans witnessed something revolutionary. The Shield wasn't just a faction, they were a movement. Ambrose's wild, lunatic energy contrasted perfectly with Rollins' cunning and Reigns' power, creating one of the most dominant and beloved groups in WWE history. The Shield's impact was undeniable. Their style, their unity, their ability to dominate any opposition redefined faction warfare in WWE. Fans connected not just with their in-ring talent but with the raw passion and storylines that made them feel unstoppable. Dean Ambrose, in particular, was the beating heart of the Shield's chaos. His unfiltered promos, relentless brawling style, and willingness to put everything on the line made him a fan favorite. When Ambrose left WWE, it felt like a chapter had closed, a gaping hole was left in WWE's storytelling and charisma pool. Many wondered if his return was ever even possible, especially given the sometimes rocky nature of his exit. But Ambrose went on to prove himself elsewhere, earning championships, respect, and refining his craft as one of the world's most dangerous and talented performers outside the WWE machine. Why now? The perfect storm of Ambrose's return. Ambrose's return is not just a feel-good moment for the WWE Universe, it's a strategic masterstroke. Since taking on a leading role in WWE's creative direction, Triple H has been on a mission to rebuild WWE's storytelling credibility, deepen long-term rivalries, and bring back the star power WWE desperately needs to compete on a global scale. Triple H's vision isn't just about running weekly shows, he's building an empire. And this empire now has one of the most powerful global platforms imaginable, Netflix. Yes, the WWE Netflix deal is official and historic. Soon, fans around the world will be able to watch WWE's flagship programs, Raw, SmackDown, and premium live events, on Netflix, the world's largest streaming service. This isn't just a distribution deal, it's a game changer. WWE now has a truly global stage, and the pressure is on to deliver star power, engaging storylines, and moments that fans will talk about for years. That's why bringing back legends like Dean Ambrose makes perfect sense. Fans have been clamoring for this for years. They want the raw, unpredictable energy Ambrose brings. They want the Shield magic back, not just as a nostalgia trip but as a launching pad for a new era of WWE. The Shield's legacy, past, present, and future. To truly appreciate Ambrose's return, we must revisit what the Shield represented, and what its members have become since. Seth Rollins, the architect, evolved into one of WWE's greatest technical wrestlers and a multi-time world champion. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, ascended to arguably the biggest heel run in WWE history, redefining what it means to be a dominant world champion. And Dean Ambrose, once the wild card, has now come full circle. Together, they set the standard for faction dominance in modern WWE history. And now, Ambrose's return isn't about just reuniting a broken group for nostalgia's sake. It's about war. War in the ring, war in storytelling, and a war for WWE's future. The tension between these three, the history, the rivalries, everything is a powder keg waiting to explode. Triple H knows this. The stories in WWE have been waiting for a moment like this to truly captivate audiences again. What does Dean Ambrose bring back to WWE? This is not just a reunion story, this is a game changer for WWE programming. Dean Ambrose brings unpredictability. No one can predict what Ambrose will do next. His chaotic style keeps opponents and fans on edge. Authenticity. His promos feel raw and real, connecting deeply with the audience. Brawling intensity. Ambrose's hardcore-style wrestling brings back the gritty, no-holds-barred fights WWE fans crave. Star power. Ambrose is a proven draw, and his name alone elevates any match or storyline. Expect WWE creative to capitalize on these strengths. We're looking at fresh rivalries, potential Shield confrontations, and a new era of intense storytelling. Potential rivalries and storylines to watch. With Ambrose back, the possibilities are endless. Here's what fans should watch for. The Shield reunion. Could this be the start of another Shield chapter? Or will history repeat itself with tension and eventual explosive splits? Ambrose vs. Roman Reigns. The dynamic between Ambrose and Reigns has always been electric. Could we see a new war for supremacy within WWE's top tier? Ambrose vs. Seth Rollins. Rollins and Ambrose's rivalry has had legendary moments. Expect sparks to fly if they cross paths again. New enemies. Ambrose's style makes him a perfect fit to take on WWE's rising stars, creating fresh rivalries and helping new talent rise. This return is a massive opportunity to build long-term storytelling that WWE fans have been begging for. How fans are reacting. The global buzz. Social media exploded the moment news broke. Fans across the world are celebrating, theorizing, and sharing their favorite Dean Ambrose moments. From Twitter hashtags trending worldwide to YouTube reaction videos flooding in, it's clear Ambrose's return has reignited passion in the WWE Universe. Even wrestling legends and current WWE stars have publicly welcomed Ambrose back, acknowledging his impact and what he means to the industry. Behind the scenes, what's next for Dean Ambrose? Wrestling News CC has learned from insider sources that WWE plans to roll Ambrose out slowly but with maximum impact. Expect surprise appearances, high-profile matches, and a major role in WWE's storyline arcs this year. Triple H's backing means Ambrose will be featured in top-tier programming, and we might see him involved in the first-ever WWE events on Netflix, which would be historic. A new era begins. Dean Ambrose's return is more than just a headline, it's a statement. WWE is ready to bring back the chaos, the passion, and the unforgettable moments that made it the world's biggest wrestling company. The lunatic fringe is back, and WWE will never be the same. Stay tuned to Wrestling News CC as we bring you every update, every match breakdown, and every shocking twist in this incredible story. The future is wild, unpredictable, and more exciting than ever. Thank you for watching, and remember, in WWE, expect the unexpected. If you thought tonight's story was wild, trust me, what happens next will blow your mind. So don't stop now. Click on the video right here on your screen to continue the chaos, the drama, and the inside scoop only we deliver. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and join the Wrestling News CC family, where the real stories of WWE come to life. See you in the next one.